Hello everyone. So today we will check it out in displacement maps RGB or XYZ. So in previous tutorial we succeeded in set up multiple displacement maps. Wonderful. However, people like to do some optimization on the textures, and displacement maps can be stored in RGB channels, and then we need to set up such displacements a bit differently. So let's check it out how we can do that. Okay, so like always, let's prepare the geoplane for testing. Let's create lights. I will create a directional light. Move it away. Okay, I will set up Vray rendering. For a plane, I will add attributes in order to Vray render properly displacement maps. Edge length I will increase to 1 and subdivision to 16. It will be more than enough for this tutorial. Great. So what we will do next, we will open APPRENTICE and we will create blend material. You can assign that blend material, right click and assign material to our plane. Okay, so let's select our surface shader. Under displacement map, click checkerboard, file. I'll just break the connection between displacement node and the file. Okay, so what we need to know. In the previous tutorials we saw everything what we need to know from a node perspective. So let's create plus minus average node and multiply divide node. These two nodes will be for the setup. In general, what we need to have 3 plus minus average nodes, 3 divide nodes, and one more time I will duplicate the plus minus node and will leave it as a connector to the displacement. So basically it will be this chain. As you can see, the placement of the nodes will be in that manner. However, in previous tutorial I've showed a similar technique, and you must now understand how this works. So let's try to hook them up. Great. So what we will do first, we need to split everything into the channels. So the plus minus nodes will be our channels. Okay, so let's select one node. I will create a input for a 3D, not 2D, not 1D, 3D. We will select the displacement map, which I've created in a different tutorial in order to show how to use Photoshop and how to create displacements in multiple channels. Okay, so just load that displacement. Okay, alpha is luminance. Okay, raw, and I will deselect DX texture. Great. So let's use first node for a red channel. I will rename it. It's a red channel. And first multiply node, I will just use a red power node. Great. So what we will do in here, we need to input in this area red channel. So as you can see, file node doesn't show anything right now, but you can see that he's had all the channels. So for output we need a red channel. Yes, I'll bring it a bit closer, and I will set up for X, Y, and Z. And as you can see, the red channel brings this displacement map. So let's do it for a green channel. Green channel. I will select the input 3D and just click it a few times. Okay, so I will expand the first one. We'll select the output color green and just hook it to red, X, Y, and Z. Great. Now we'll move to the blue channel. Same story, under input 3D, click a few times, and yeah, just hook this bubble to the X, Y, Z bubbles. Very cool. Awesome. So we have all channels split. Now we can just hook to the power nodes. So it will be green power node. And this is a blue power node. Wonderful. So let's hook them up. Whoops. We'll hook into the first input. Okay. So what we'll do next, we need to, again, we have 3 channels. Definitely we could just use another plus minus node without power nodes, but without power nodes, as you know, we cannot control the power, we cannot control the maps. So in order to do that, and I want to create a little bit faster tutorial, not 20 or 30 minutes, because it will be the same thing as I was talking in previous tutorial. So in order to save some time, I've created already these power nodes in order to create some control for our displacement maps. Okay, so what we will do next, we will try to connect to this plus minus average node all these 3 nodes. Great. So first one, second one, and the third one. Wonderful. We'll do next, expand output, and we will hook to the X displacement map. Wonderful. So as you can see, we splitted all the channels from the file. We created power nodes in order to control the volume of the or the power of the displacements. So in general, what we were doing in most cases, we creating minus 0.5 value. Okay, so let's just check what we have. So press it and wait. Wonderful. As you can see, we have from that one texture all channels on display. Very cool. Okay, so let's try to do some things, like we will try to reduce the value. As I mentioned, I will set up 0.5 in every channel. Okay, so check this out. Let's check this out, how it will look like. Okay, and now for a power nodes, definitely we can just go to 0.1, for example, on each channel. As you can see, it's impacting very on that one. Okay, so let's stay something like that. Okay, 0.5. Okay guys, so as you can see, and the same thing is for XYZ. As you can see, if I will hook up XYZ map, it will be the same thing as it store information on RGB values. So in general, we have all this set up. We can use the XYZ or RGB. It's the same map, you know, so you know everything already. I hope this tutorial is helpful, and if you have any questions, let me know. Have a nice day.